guys and welcome to today's video. Today I'm reviewing Daily Magic, Spells and Rituals for Making the Whole Year Magical by Judika. This book was very kindly sent to me by Harper One Books, which are an imprint of HarperCollins. It came out at the end of August, so it is available from a bookshop of your choice. Let's get started with a little bit about the author. Judika lives in New York and has been a professional card reader and spiritual counsellor for over 30 years. She is also an aromatherapist and editor. She has a Bachelor of Arts degree in English and Communications. Her writing tends to focus on folklore, mythology, astrology, spellcasting, herbalism and the occult, witchcraft and divination, so all that good stuff. Some of her books include the Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells, the Encyclopedia of Spirits, Encyclopedia of Witchcraft and Pure Magic, and she's also written lots more books. Moving on to the blurb on the back of the book, it says that the book is everything you need for your most magical year yet. Let Judika be your guide to helping you prepare, celebrate and harness the power of each day. Organised to be used throughout the calendar year, inside you'll find ideal spells to cast on a specific day or ingredients to gather to prepare for spells later that week, goddesses, spirits, saints and the feast days when venerating them is most powerful, rituals, potions and recipes to assist with love, fertility, money, protection, guidance and more, power days and movable feasts that allow you to organise your schedule in a more magical way. I also want to mention what it says on the inside cover. So the year is filled with magical dates if only we know when and how to celebrate them. How often do we discover that it is the perfect day for a sorely needed magic spell, but because we didn't know until the last minute, we lack the supplies and an opportunity for spellcasting and magical celebration is lost. So I wanted to mention that because I think that does sum up the book perfectly. It covers every day of the year, so if you're feeling particularly magical and are not sure what you want to do, then a quick flip to the day in the book provides you with something that you can do. As it said, each day has information about all sorts of things related to that day, whether it be a spell, a saint, a goddess, and it also features the usual festivals from the Wheel of the Year. Okay, so some of my thoughts about the book then. Firstly, I think a lot of us start out with good intentions to add all of the special days that we want to honour or celebrate to our diaries in order to be organised. But as Judika mentions, life is busy and time gets away from us. So essentially with this book, she has done all the hard work for us. When it comes to reading the book, you don't need to read it cover to cover. Although that's what I did for the review, I think it's designed to be dipped in and out of during the year. Maybe you might read it daily or weekly. Personally, I think it would be good to read it monthly, so at the end of one month you can read for the following month. That way you know what's coming soon, you can prepare or set reminders for specific things. You probably noticed that I've used tabs to organise the book, and I would definitely recommend doing this as it makes it easier to find the bits that you want. I put tabs to mark where the months are so it's easy to jump to the relevant month, and also for the 8 Sabbats that mark the Wheel of the Year. Then I added some tabs for other things that I connected with or wanted to be able to find easily. Mostly I found myself adding tabs for the rituals I wanted to come back to, or where there was information on deities I was interested in. So I would say it's definitely a book you will want to keep coming back to throughout the year. As I just mentioned, some of the information I appreciated the most was about deities, particularly the Roman or Italian gods and goddesses. I did make some notes as I was going through the book as information was scattered about, but it was good to know which days or times of the year are best for honouring particular deities. I did find it a really good resource just for general information that it had in terms of the different deities. On the flip side to that, there were too many Christian saints for my liking. There was always a saint of the day, This didn't really interest me at all, but that's a personal thing. Other people may want to include Christian saints in their craft, but for me it just doesn't work. The book is full of interesting information. Some of it can be historical in the sense that there may be things that we no longer celebrate or traditions that are no longer followed, but it may be that someone wants to bring back some of the traditions and incorporate them into their year. I think different aspects will appeal to different people. Some things may resonate with you and others just won't. That's probably a good thing though, because you would be exhausted if you tried to celebrate or do magic every single day. I have found when reading other books like this that there are a lot of religious days out there. It explores a lot of different traditions, from Christian to Japanese beliefs to Vodou traditions. The information is nice to know, but a good chunk of it wasn't relevant to me in that I wouldn't feel comfortable honouring days that are not part of my culture or my heritage, if that makes sense. Saying that, I'll also mention that the seasonal festivals do focus on the Northern Hemisphere, so if you are in the Southern Hemisphere, you would have to find the corresponding festival for the season or time of year that you're currently experiencing. Something that I want to mention that was just a little bit too strange for me was that on some of the days they seemed to be clutching at straws for something to include. Maybe there wasn't something particularly magical on that day, so they didn't have anything to include. For example, it might go from a historical or an ancient celebration to celebrating Snape's birthday from Harry Potter. Now, some of these I did appreciate, for example, Buffy's birthday. I'm a huge Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan, so that one did work for me. Although I don't think I'll be trying the vampire repellent that went along with it. Others just felt even more forced. For example, Miss Congeniality Day. I'm not going to explain that one, but yes, it's related to the film. Overall, I really did enjoy the book. Although I wouldn't recommend reading it cover to cover like I did, because it could be quite dry with all of the information. It's probably much better to dip in and out of it at the beginning or end of each month. There are bits and pieces that I will certainly be coming back to, some dates I'm going to write in my diary, and information that I'm going to add to my grimoire. I think it would make a good gift for witches or the magically inclined people in your life, especially with Yule and Christmas coming up. It would be nice to have at the beginning of the year so that you're ready for the year ahead. Okay guys, that's it for today's review. Just a reminder that the book is out now. Let me know if you have it and what you think of it. Is this something that you would buy for yourself or a friend? I'm always interested to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching guys, and I will see you in the next video.